people that like to make their own bands, we're always looking for new and unique materials to tie your bands. So two great new products that are out of the Chinese Slingshot market are called crystal string and amber tape or band tying tape. Now the crystal string is a spandex type thread, and this is used for tying the pouch to the bands. Now this really only works well for lighter weight target bands. Your larger, heavier, thicker hunting weight bands, not such a good choice. One of the advantages of the crystal string, well actually with both of them, very quick to tie, but very, very low mass. So we're going to start. I'm going to tie a band set, one with each side, and kind of explain the caveats of each. Alright, so regardless of what type of jig you use, that really doesn't matter. What we're going to show you here is how you actually attach the crystal string. Alright, so you don't need much. You do need enough to where you can manipulate it with your hands. I like about 6 inches. Alright, so it's really, really simple. Now you'll notice it is stretchy. You want to use that stretch to your advantage. So you'll start, and you're simply making wraps, pulling tight as you wrap. I like to do 4 to 6 wraps. And to finish is really, really simple. No more constrictor knot. Simply a square knot. Right over left, left over right. Trim the tag ends, and you're done. Now, as I mentioned, with the crystal string, this is definitely better for lighter weight target bands, thinner latex. If you're using a thicker latex, like 40 thousandths thick or 0.8 millimeter thick, you're going to find that it really does not hold. You'd want to use band tying tape for that. So we'll use the band tying tape on the opposite side here. And we can see here we've got a very tidy knot, very low mass. So really handy stuff. Alright, so same with the tape. You're going to want about 4 to 6 inches to tie this. And we're going to tie it the exact same way that we did the crystal string. But you notice it is a little bit wider, and again it's stretchy, so you want to make sure you're stretching as you wrap. And again, if you're shooting heavier weight bands, hunting weight bands, or thicker latex, this is definitely your choice. For these lightweight bands that I'm setting up here, I only need 2 to 3 wraps. If I were doing, say, a double layer hunting band, I may use 4 to 6. But again, finish with a square knot. Trim the tag ends, and you're finished. So we've got it tied up here. We've got one side done with crystal string, the other side done with the tape. Both work really well. Remember, use the tape for heavier or thicker bands or double layer bands. The crystal string is great for your lighter weight, thinner latex target bands. Now, one more thing that you can do with the tape that I really enjoy using it for is the wrap and tuck method to attach your bands to the Slingshot frame. Now, for this method, I like to use about 10 inches or so, so I'm going to cut off about a 10-inch piece. And this will work just like a strip of TheraBand or a strip of rubber that you might use to attach your bands to your Slingshot. So I'm going to go ahead and set this Slingshot up with the bands that I just made. Same method of wrap and tuck as the past. If you've seen any other videos, it's all going to be the same. Get started, and then make sure you stretch as you lay it down. And one thing I really like about this, it's very tidy, very clean looking. One disadvantage is it can be difficult to get undone without cutting it, but the upside is it stays on really, really well. So we'll just finish this off in a traditional method. I'm going to use my thumb here. If you use a tool or a piece of string, still works the same way. And we're done. We've got wrap and tuck in place. So one roll of this, you can use it to put your pouches onto your bands, and you can use it to put your bands onto your Slingshot. So I really like this. I keep it in my Slingshot bag all the time, so whether I'm putting band set together or putting the band set onto the Slingshot, one product will get it done. So here are two new great products for the do-it-yourselfer in the slingshot world. You can find them at SimpleShot. Thanks for taking a look. Get out and shoot those slingshots and teach a kid how to shoot.